The liberal wing of Russia's news media is paying a lot of attention to a new law that will expand the government's jurisdiction over freedom of speech and citizens' personal information. The Yarovaya package, named after the law project's initiator, parliamentarian Irina Yarovaya, has been passed in its third draft by the state Duma as an anti-terrorism measure. It prescribes tougher measures against actions that aid and abet terrorism, and thus affects the way dozens of other Russian laws will be implemented. According to the new law, the minimum age of liability for certain crimes goes down to 14. Failure to report conspiracy to commit a terrorist act carries a penalty of up to 1 year in prison. Incitement or justification of terrorism on social media will now be judged on the same standards applied to official media outlets. The maximum punishment will be 7 years in prison. Furthermore, providers of internet services who refuse the Federal Security Council help in decoding encrypted exchanges will be fined up to 1 million rubles. And cell phone companies will have to keep the contents of all text message exchanges and phone calls for 6 months. After that period, records, but not the contents, of calls and texts will have to be kept for 3 years. The law still has to be ratified by the Federal Committee and the President. According to Meduza, the Presidential Committee on Human Rights has submitted a request that Vladimir Putin veto the project law, pointing out a number of inconsistencies and violations of constitutional rights, and calling the law reactionary and ambiguous. Furthermore, the committee diplomatically points out in its critique of the law that cell phone providers will have to raise the prices of their services to account for the added storage space they will need in order to comply with the new law. Comment on the video below, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and get all our updates by following us on social media.